In his government work report, Premier Li announced some of the key goals in China's 13th five-year plan. Li says China's average annual growth rate for the next 5 years will be at above 6.5%. China's GDP and per capita income in 2020 will double that of 2010 levels, and the economic output will exceed 90 trillion yuan. Science and technology will contribute 60% of economic growth. Permanent urban residents will reach 60% of the total population. 50 million new jobs will be created. 50 million people will be lifted out of poverty in the next 5 years, and 90% of the population will be covered by basic endowment insurance. Well, let's get you an update on that story now. I'm joined live from Beijing by CCTV Su Yuting. So, of course, those all-important NPC meetings are now well underway in Beijing. Just tell us what more we can expect from today's events.
Yes, the political session is getting lots of attention, and one of the most important events of this year's session is the annual government work report delivered by Chinese Premier Li Keqiang this morning. Premier Li has done this during the opening meeting, and he has summed up what China has achieved over the past year. In addition, he has also discussed a plan for economic development and sets China's GDP growth target, that is 6.5% to 7%. Because so much of the global economy hinges on the performance of China's economy, Beijing's growth target has get worldwide attention. And I have also been busy covering the opening meeting at the Great Hall of People this morning, and I've talked to some of the NPC deputies who were there listening to the Premier Li's report, and they told me that they were very impressed by Li's speech, and they told me that what impressed them most is that Li stressed an active response to social concerns and also a pragmatic attitude towards the work. And the report has clarified the government's solutions to China's major problems. And the NPC deputy also told me that even before the opening of the annual session, internet websites have been created to solicit the government opinions and the public opinions about the topics that interest the deputies most, from economy to politics, from social welfare to environmental protection. And also some commentators say that the social media initiative helps demonstrate the unity of the party's leadership and also helps send two of the government's most important messages. That is, the people are the true masters of the country and that China is ruled by law. Back to you.
Well, of course, Sue, these NPC sessions bring together the most important political voices in China. Really 3,000 people gathered for these sessions. Just tell us then, what are the key issues that China's leadership will be focusing on during the NPC sessions?
Yes, indeed. One of the most discussed topics is the 13th five-year plan, and lawmakers will review and ratify the draft plan. It is the blueprint shaping the world's second largest economy from 2016 to 2020. And we know that China is hoping to double its 2020 GDP and per capita income by 2020. The document highlights the 5 development concepts of innovation, coordination, green development and opening up and sharing. And the focus is to seek growth through economic transformation, optimize the industrial structure, improve the environment, and also enhance quality and efficiency. And as China has become the economic engine of the world, many investors and economists watch the meeting very closely for clues on how China will boost its economy. And to stimulate a robust economy and drive a sustained growth, the government says it will strengthen supply-side reform. Premier Li Keqiang have also said that China will deepen reforms to streamline administration, encourage innovation, cut overcapacity, improve the quality of goods, and push for more progress in SOE reform. Back to you, Lindy.
Well, thank you very much, Su Yuting, for that update for us live from Beijing.